No rude repulsing of the beggar, and when invited entering the house, and stopping still even before he was called, and taking his place where it was the rule for the rest to stand, being addressed in the same way as the other scholars, and taking his departure in company with the rest, and seeking for no precedence over them, so that anyone coming upon them from outside, and looking at a class, and not knowing who and whose children they were, would not have discovered in any outward circumstances the superiority of his rank. Not, however, that he was on a level with those schoolfellows of his in all respects. For in the understanding and catching of what was said, and in retaining what he had caught, and in repeating the same without difficulty, he made a vast difference between the others and himself, which, when I perceived, I was grieved that I myself had not caught the cultivation of so fine a mind, because a certain good-for-nothing sophist had received the youth in charge as a payment for speaking evil of the gods. For the youth was brought up in the same notions about religion, and had to put up with the silliness of his teacher's discourses, in consequence of the war waged by his guardian against all our altars. For now he was nearly grown up, and manifested the princeliness of his character by many striking instances. All this troubled the repose of Constantius, and he being afraid lest the vast capital, that possessed such influence in determining the choice of sovereigns, and was in point of strength a match for all the rest put together, should be attracted by the eminence of the boy's character, and that some trouble to himself might be the consequence, he sends him away to the city of Nicomedia, as a place that did not inspire equal apprehensions, and yet offered facilities for his education. He, however, did not come to my lectures, although I had for some time been holding classes there, and had exchanged one city for another, choosing which offered tranquillity in the place of one that swarmed with dangers. But by purchasing copies of my lectures, he kept up a constant conversation with me. That ends part 4 of Libanius and Monody on Julian. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe and join me for part 5. Thank you.